This is an update video. No, unfortunately, not about the stolen French crown jewels that were taken in a brazen smash-and-grab robbery at the Louvre Museum yesterday, although I must say, the number of you joking about me being the thief is both endearing and slightly concerning. For the record, and for legal purposes, I was nowhere near Paris yesterday. This is an update about what's going on at Moon Honey Studios. As we all know at this point, we are fast approaching the holiday season, and that means that I have to spend more time at my bench. I am, after all, a goldsmith, and if I don't have time to work on making inventory, well, there will be nothing for you lovely folks to purchase from me. So that means that for the time being, content is going to be a little bit light. You may have already noticed it's a bit lighter than usual, and I will not be able to make my video podcasts from now until the end of the year. I had anticipated being able to make my two-part series on influential women jewelers of the 20th century. I know many of you were waiting for this series, especially after we spent 4 episodes talking about influential women jewelers of the arts and crafts movement, but that is sadly going to have to wait until the new year. I'm taking some time to reconsider how I present this content, what format it's going to take, and how I can streamline it a little bit, because as it stands, these 20 to 30 minute episodes take me over 12 hours of research, filming, and editing in order to get them done in a way that I'm not even always happy with. So for now, no podcast episodes. There are still over 20 previous podcast episodes to go listen to, some of them video episodes. You can find them by looking for Ancient History Jewelry Stories on YouTube, Spotify, or any other podcast listening platform that you prefer. And while we're at it, I wanted to mention that a few of you have told me you've already received copies of my book. I was not expecting this to ship out until November 11th, but I've gotten a few messages from you who have gotten the book in your hands. There was an original ship date of October 7th, but I got pushed back to November 11th, and it seems that we've hit a happy medium somewhere, and many of you are starting to receive your pre-orders. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I wrote a book about birthstones, the history of birthstones specifically. It's called Birthstone Stories, and you can purchase it on barnesandnoble.com, Walmart, Amazon, Target, and of course, any of your favorite independent booksellers should be able to order that for you as well. If you're in the US and you want to order it from your favorite independent bookshop, you can go to bookshop.org and look for Birthstone Stories. I've also been hard at work curating a selection of vintage and antique jewelry. I am honored that you folks find me a trustworthy source of vintage and antique jewelry, because almost every piece I've listed on my site has immediately been sold. So keep an eye out for some more handmade pieces made by yours truly, and a beautifully curated selection of vintage and antique silver and gold jewelry coming to my website very soon. And because I somehow always manage to forget to mention this very important and relevant bit of info, my website can be found at shopmoonhoney.com.